Cracker Barrel 400. That was a fun race to watch.
It really was. Quite honestly, probably my favorite race of the year. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but it just had nonstop action all the way through.
It kind of mimicked the Coke 600 in a way. It got a little long in the green run at the end, but there was nothing wrong with that either.
No, not at all. Part of me prefers it. I know last year's was super chaotic. This year's chaos at the beginning, but then they smoothed it out. Fantastic racing.
I think Denny Hamlin had a pretty good run going. I think Chase Briscoe had a pretty good run going. Who are the top runners this year in your mind?
Oh, gosh, that's such a great question. I mean, you can't deny Kyle Larson this year, right? I mean, he's won so many races this season, and they always rebound from their mistakes.
I was going to say, but 2 races in a row, he's come out of the box, and they've had issues.
Yeah, so it's all about how you recover, and that team did so well.
Ryan Blaney's looked good all year, and they've had mistakes. 2 blown engines, some crashed last week. What do you make of the year he's had so far? And this deal, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But Ryan Blaney.
But for Ryan Blaney, I mean, it's all about putting these races together, and that's where that team kind of struggles a little bit. They changed some members on the pit crew, and they're finally putting it all together. So far, once that 12 team gets that momentum, they roll with it, and I hope that's what we see with that 12 team going forward.
We saw the Christopher Bell thing here. Does it look like Eric Jones said, you're not going to do that to me down the straightaway or what?
Oh, yeah. I think at some point these drivers are like, all right, I got to make my presence known. I got to be like, listen, you're not going to mess with me on the track anymore. And I think Eric Jones was like, I'm kind of sick of it. So
we were talking about Corey Heim before the race and how good he is. He got a little taste of the Cup this weekend and a little bit of a mistake there that he made. Mm-hmm. He's a good kid.
He is such a great guy and a very talented racer, obviously crushing it in the truck series. If it's not him winning every week, I don't know who is. I mean, it's him left and right, but great experience in the Cup Series. Unfortunately, kind of driver error there, but nonetheless impressive.
Ryan Blaney, 3 wide for the lead here.
Oh, gosh.
That was a great battle for lap after lap after lap.
I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. I could not believe what we were seeing. This was so good.
I was a little worried that Blaney was locked up in the air, and later on, they were all locked up in lap traffic air. But it's still fun to watch them try to fight that and battle that and figure out, where do I go to get out of the dirty air and get into the clean air?
It is, and a lot of it, too, is just aero blocking. We're seeing a lot of that this year, especially, and even like last season. And I know it's just blocking, whatever, like same thing, but aero blocking has become the name of the game for these drivers.
And I know that we think it's a next-gen car thing, but it's something that when you open the box...
It's been around.
It's been around, and now we know what it is. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, and I don't think I'm just happy to see Blaney win. I mean, he had so many bad weeks, and he was able to maximize his potential in this race and get to the end, and no errors. No, that's one thing he said. No silly cautions.
Yeah, no silly cautions, no silly errors. I mean, and then his emotion here, like he is so excited. The Blaney emotion you get when he's in victory lane on the front stretch too. It's awesome. The fans love it.